No, I don't even know you, but I think that I would like to. You seem pretty funny, you seem pretty cute, I think I like you.
Hey guys, so I have a monthly favorites video for you today. It will be my February favorite. February has been a really great month for me, knock on wood, because there's still a few days left, but I figure by the time I get it up, it should be about March. So I haven't done a favorites video since about last March, and it's not because I haven't had favorites, it's just I've had so many favorites. I just never had the energy to put them all into one video, and it would just be really, really long. So I'm still, it's kind of late, but I still really want to do a my favorite products of 2012 video. So look out for that. But for now, I have so many favorites for, this is kind of like this month and last month and a little bit of December, just things I've been loving lately. And so it's kind of some recent and not so recent favorites all lumped together. So I hope you guys enjoy. I'm going to try to run through them really quick because I don't have much time to film. I have some beauty, some books, music, so I hope you guys enjoy. I'm really excited to be doing this because I love doing favorites videos because they're one of my favorite videos to watch, actually, because then you get to see kind of new and old products that are available and things you might want to try out and things people like, instead of just watching a haul where you just see the things they buy and you don't really know how they like it in the end. So I'm just going to start with nail polish. I guess I have two favorites. I don't really like doing dark winter colors, it depresses me, and now that it's February, getting into March, I'm really trying to gear up for spring, so I'm trying to do brighter colors. So these kind of represent the two categories of nail colors I've been wearing a lot lately. This first one is a nude. I've been doing a lot of nude nails. I've been buying a lot of nude nail polishes too. I got a Sephora by OPI sampler for Christmas and it had a lot of nudes in it. This one's actually my mom's, but it's my favorite nude. It's Revlon's Gray Suede. It's not that gray, but whatever. It has pretty shimmer. It's a really gorgeous camel color, and because I have such a fair skin tone, it's kind of hard to find a nude color that doesn't totally wash me out and look like I'm dead or something. And then this next one is gorgeous. So this next color is because I've been loving bright pinks and ready nail polishes. Pink is my favorite color. And this one, as you can see, was 50% off at CVS, so that was great. This is a Nicole by OPI. It's a Kardashian collection in all kindled up. And it's just a gorgeous bright pink. It's not as bright on as in the tube. I'm actually wearing it on the tips of my nails right now. So that's what it looks like. I've been wearing this one a lot and I really, really like the bright pink, and it was half off, so it was only around $4. Next I have a perfume. I've had a lot of perfume samplers for Christmas, so I've been trying perfumes out like crazy. This one I've actually had for a while though. I got this last year and I've really just been liking it a lot lately. Some people say it's like a dupe for Viva La Juicy, but I have that too, and I've just been wearing this one more. This is Paris Hilton in Paris, and it's really sweet. It smells like that, I don't know what it's called, like that candy one. It has like a clear bottle with like pink ribbons wrapped around it. They sell it at Sephora. I really like that. It smells a lot like that. It's very sweet and sugary and candy, and I love that, especially for February kind of Valentine's Day stuff. So I've really been liking that. I smell it all throughout the day, unlike some other perfumes where they fade after like an hour. This one I'll get whiffs of all throughout the day and in the afternoon, and I'll smell it all day long and it will be great. Next, I have two lotions. I've been in love with these, you guys. These are probably like my top favorites of all my favorites. These are from Bath & Body Works from the Holiday Traditions collection, and this was like their Christmas collection. I have a huge haul from that. My two favorites, this one is Vanilla Bean Noel, and it describes it as fresh vanilla bean, warm caramel, and rich comforting cream, and it's so delicious. It smells a lot like that Paris Hilton perfume I just showed you, just like a very sweet, sugary vanilla. It's so great. I love that so much. I put on lotion on my hands and like my arms and stuff every night before I go to bed, so I'll smell like it all throughout the night, and it smells so good. And then my clothes and my bed kind of smell like that too, and then they moisturize at the same time. And then this one I did not expect to like as much as I do. This is Winter Candy Apple, and the way it's described, it says crisp apple, candied orange, and rich cinnamon spice, and I don't usually like orangey and like appley spicy scents. This seems like it would be more of a fall one, but it's Winter Candy Apple. I don't know, this one I've been using a whole lot lately. You can see how much is gone from the top. It just smells so good. It's not citrusy, it's like sweet but tangy at the same time. I just love that so much. I love those two to death. They've been like my top favorites this month and last month too. I've been using them for a while. Next is my little NARS Duo Thing. This has Orgasm Blush and Laguna Bronzer in it. And I bought this a really long time ago and never really used it that much or liked it that much because I thought it was too shimmery. But I've really been loving this Laguna Bronzer. In the winter, I get so pale and gross looking. And you can see it doesn't have that much shimmer in it. In the pan you can see it, but when you put it on, it's really not that shimmery. Usually I wear it every day. I don't think I'm wearing it right now because I didn't have time to put it on this morning, but I just have been loving that so much. It's the perfect shade for me. It's not too orangey, but it still warms up my face. So I've been using that every day to contour my nose and my face, especially my cheekbones, and it really just warms up your face. And then the blush is super shimmery and peachy, and I have been using it a lot more lately, but I've been more likely to use my Tarte blush in Exposed because it's more of a natural look. I think that's what I'm wearing right now, and I look very blushy because I've been like talking so fast. I'm like working up a blush over here instead of working up a sweat. So I have been liking that, but it wasn't as favorite-y as my Laguna. I've been loving my Laguna bronzer. Next, for more skin face makeup is my Clinique Moisture Surge Tinted Moisturizer. Has SPF 15. I'm in shade 1. And I've had this almost for 2 years now, and it's almost gone. I've been loving this stuff. I put this in a review for a bunch of BB creams I have, so that will be up sometime around when this video is up. So I'll link it below if it's up already. But I really love this. By the end of the day, if I'm wearing a BB cream or a powder foundation, like around here, and like around my nose and stuff will just be so dry and gross looking no matter how much I moisturize. But because this is a tinted moisturizer, it keeps my skin from getting that dryness, and it doesn't look splotchy by the end of the day. Instead of having like yellow undertones like most BB creams, it has like pinky undertones. So it blends well with my skin. It's just very light. I don't even use a brush to rub it in. I just use my fingers, and it's great, and it lasts all day and wears nicely. Next, I plan to do a separate review on this actually because it's kind of like a newer product that's out there. It's the Maybelline Colossal Volume Express Cat Eye Mascara. And just look at this tube. How cute with the little leopard spots. So my friends, 2 of them, told me to pick this up and try it because they really liked it. So I finally did. Has a really cool brush, and it's very thin, but it makes it easy to get like into the corners, into your bottom lashes and stuff, because you normally like my lashes will get tangled in the outer corner. I'm not wearing this today, but I have been wearing it every single day. I don't know why I decided to change it today. But I just really love this. It's kind of a thin consistency, but it makes your lashes so long. I seriously get compliments on it every single day. People are like, wow, your eyelashes are so long. So I love this stuff. I love the original Colossal because it was nice and clumpy and gave you good volume and length. But the new formula, I got it in waterproof, and it was just so watery. And this one is a lot closer to the original than the new original they have, I think. So that's been my favorite mascara lately. Even though my holy grail one, my Maybelline Lash Stiletto, I ran out. So that's why I've been trying other mascaras. That one's still my holy grail, but this one is so close. They're both very comparable and very good. Next, I have 2 single eyeshadows. This first one I might have talked about before. This is Herb by Urban Decay. I showed this in my Getting Ready video, and it's just a gorgeous kind of browny green. Looks silvery and stuff. It's like a gorgeous golden green, if that makes sense. See it right here. And on my hazel eyes, the green brings out the green, the brown brings out the brown. It's just gorgeous on hazel eyes. I wear this, I'll just do like a light dusting with my 224 brush. I will put this in the crease. I'll use this as a lid color. I use it all over the place. I love it so much. Just really flattering and gives you a little bit of smoky and color and glitter without being like over the top. It's so wearable for every day, even though it looks kind of scary in the pan. And the next one is a NYX Nude Matte Shadow. I didn't even realize they had a line of matte eyeshadows, and I talk about this a little bit more in my Naked Basics tutorial because it's a matte eyeshadow. And this is in Birthday Suit. And I just picked this up on a whim. I think it was around $5 at Ulta. It's just a gorgeous, it looks like a light pinky white, but it's actually pretty purple. And again, on my hazel eyes. It really brings out the green. Here it is right there. I'm wearing it right now as a lid color, and I put it in my inner corner and then I put something over it, so it's kind of my highlight. So it's just gorgeous. I could wear this all by itself and it just totally brightens up your face. I don't know what it is about this color, but it just looks so gorgeous. It makes a really good inner tear duct highlight. It's just gorgeous on my eye color. It would look great on green and brown eyes too. So, or blue. It would really look good on so many different colors. It's so flattering and just very blendable and soft and so pigmented. I love it so much. And next I have two eyeliner favorites. They're both Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On eye pencils. This first one is Mainline and it comes in the Naked eyeliner set. And it's just a gorgeous, I don't know if I want to call it a matte blue, but it just doesn't have shimmer. And this, along with Birthday Suit, the eyeshadow I just showed, is so gorgeous. It gives you just a little pop of color. A swatch. It's so rich. It's just like a royal kind of cerulean blue, and those two together look so beautiful. I've been loving this probably the most out of all those eyeliners in the Naked set. I love that set a lot though. I've been using that. And my other eyeliner favorite, these are both mini versions. This one came in like the electric set I got for Christmas last year, and this is in YANKEE. And if you just look at the packaging, you can see it has like gorgeous golden shimmer in it, and it's like a blue-green. And this, along with Herb, looks so pretty. I'll swatch it next to that. It has so much glitter in it. It's just like a gorgeous blue-green with a lot of golden shimmer in it. You can see these two look good together and those two look good together. I've been loving those for eye combinations if I just want a little bit of color. And it's just so flattering. If you blend it out, you won't even notice like the color too much at all. I love doing like a green and brown smoky eye with the two of those. Looks gorgeous on my eye color. I think I Instagrammed some pictures of those, and I have been sharing a lot of like fashion and random favorites. I'm sure I have pictures of some of these on my Instagram, so make sure if you want more of my favorites all throughout the month and just to keep up with what I'm posting, definitely follow me on there and follow me on Twitter because I link most of my Instagram pictures to my Twitter as well. And then this is my last beauty favorite. I have a whole in-depth review of it, which I'll be putting up very shortly. This is the new Urban Decay Naked palette. This is the Naked Basics. So it has all the matte eyeshadows, and it does have one shimmer in Venus. So I'm not going to talk about this too much because I do have a whole review video, but I've just been using this like crazy. I use it pretty much every single day. I even used all 6 colors in one look once. Right now I'm wearing this gorgeous shimmery Venus color on the inner tear duct. And then in my crease I'm wearing Faint, which looks pretty brown on me. Someone told me my eyes looked really dark and smoky today. What else am I wearing? And then I blended it out with Foxy, and then Walk of Shame is my brow bone highlight, which I apply with a 224, and it's just like the perfect amount of opacity, and it's just a great highlight because it's not like super shimmery glittery. It's just matte, gorgeous, yet it still gives you that highlighted look. So I've been loving this for $27. It was so worth the price. I use it all the time. I've just been using this thing to death. You can tell because there's like huge holes in a bunch of them, and this one cracked, which totally sucked, but I just use it all the time. So for books, just gonna show you guys what I've been reading lately. First is Cut. I have to go bring this back to the library right now, but it's like 150 pages or less. It's so thin. I finished this in one sitting. It sucked up my entire night, but I just read it. It was really good. It's about a girl who cuts herself. That's why it's called Cut. And in the book, she has been admitted to a like rehab place, and she doesn't talk at all to anyone, so you don't know like why she's cutting herself or why she's upset, and she just like makes a lot of really interesting friendships there, and it's just like really cool. I love learning about I don't know, psychology and stuff like that, and it's very similar to the other series of books I'm reading right now. But it's really cool. It has a very, it's not like a happy ending, but it's like a satisfying ending. So this was a really great book by Patricia McCormick, so definitely go check this out. I've been wanting to read that since I was in like middle school, but I was always kind of afraid of it, so I just picked it up the other day, and I was surprised by how short it was, but it was a really good read. Makes you think a lot, so I think you should definitely pick that up. And then you guys will not be surprised at all to see that I have been reading the Pretty Little Liars book series again. I finished Wanted, which is the 8th book, which was supposed to be the last book, but then she kept writing books. I finished this in like November, and I was reading it at 2 in the morning, and it is the scariest freaking thing in the entire world. Don't read that in the middle of the night. That was the most mind-boggling book. The first chapter or two could like take up the whole entire book because they're that dramatic, and then it just gets more and more climactic. If you watch Pretty Little Liars, the TV show, and you want to know who A is, read that book. But if you don't read it, because then it will just ruin everything for you. But I feel like the TV shows are going in a completely different direction than the books are, because a lot of things don't make sense, and like people that are alive on the TV show are dead in the books. So I'm just so obsessed with these books and everything to do with these series. I don't think you guys understand. I borrowed most of these books from my friend because she owns most of them. Like this one is hers, Twisted, number 9, and I finally picked up the series again after a few months. I went crazy reading these over the summer. I went through like the first 7 in like 2 months. Maybe even less while I was on vacation. So I finally picked this up. I had a snow day, really long weekend, so I was reading this. This one's really creepy and good, and it's different from the other books. It's like kind of like the whole series starts over, like a new plot, but it's just as good as the first plot. I don't understand how Sarah Shepard does it. I'm pretty sure she infuses like crack cocaine into every page of her books because they're that addicting. Like, I started reading this one day and I did not stop until I was finished reading it. So it was so good. And then when I was done with that, I had to get the next book. What was this, 10? Ruthless, from the library. And I'm only a couple chapters in, but again, I started reading it and I just could not stop until a few chapters in. So I was reading this last Friday and it's so addicting. So I'm excited for that. I skipped ahead and read the prequel book that just came out like a month ago because it was copyrighted in 2013, Allie's Pretty Little Lies. I read that, mind-boggling, yet it leaves you with more questions than answers per usual. So I hope she keeps writing books for a really long time because they're so good and so addicting, and you guys definitely need to check them out. Whether you like the TV series or watch it or not, they're just so good. There's so much like psychoanalysis going on and like so many psychological problems, and yet it's like everyday teenage life and like teenage problems and like popularity, living in a rich town, being stalked, all this crazy stuff pulling together, friendship, relationships. It's just like a really, really good soap opera that's not corny and actually has substance to it. Like, her plots are so good, and I think the books are well written. They just go by so fast. Definitely check those out. I could go on and on about these, so I probably ranted enough already, and I'm so sorry. And if you're still watching, I still have to share my music favorite. So the CD I've had in my car for the past month or two is by The Maine. I love them. They are really popular. A couple years ago, when I was like a freshman in high school, everyone listened to them in their older music, and I picked this up. This is copyrighted in 2010. So it's kind of old, but I consider it their new album because I hadn't heard it yet. This is their album Black and White. It only has 10 songs on it, but it's really, 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 really good. It's like pop punk. Their lyrics are just beautiful. They have the best lyrics in the entire world, I'm very positive. They're just so like punny, and they really make you think, and then sometimes they're kind of sexual. Like some of these songs I would not recommend for if you're like under, I don't know, 15. But they're funny. It's not like gross like, I don't know, some of the hip-hop stuff that's out these days. So the songs are Don't Stop Now, which is so good, so catchy, great opener, good driving song, because you know this is my car CD. Right Girl, which I love to sing to. Growing Up, which is like the only slow song on this CD, and it's really sentimental, especially because it's my senior year. I really love that song. Then Fuel to the Fire, Inside of You, Every Road, which is a great driving song because it's about roads, and they're all so catchy and gorgeous. 7 is Listen to Your Heart, which is, I can really relate to that song. 8 is Saving Grace, which has gorgeous lyrics. I've been tweeting them like crazy. 9 is Give It to Me, and 10 is Color, which is another really kind of like, you can relate to this song, has really good lyrics. So this is a really good CD. Everyone needs to check it out if you've heard of The Maine or like this genre. If you like bands like All Time Low, Forever the Sickest Kids, Blink 182. I don't know, kind of that genre. Day to Remember even. This is kind of related. I like all those bands and then I love them too. So they've been one of my favorites for a while. So I hope you guys enjoyed this super, super long favorites video. It wouldn't be a favorites video if it wasn't like at least 10-15 minutes long, right? Am I right? So I hope you guys enjoyed and let me know what your favorites were this month, and thank you for watching. Bye.